Well, the first two seasons were sort of conceived as a unit, the French seasons, so seasons 1 and 2. And then when we were going to move on and take the story somewhere else and go with a brief stop in England, go to Spain, we started talking about a sort of another 2-season story that would be the next part of these guys' journey in Europe. As we were talking about that, sort of it coalesced with the idea that that might be a good way to culminate the European adventure of Daryl and Carol. So it's sort of it's well formed in that we've got a great 2-season story we did in France. We're going to do another 2-season story in Spain, which is kind of supersized, even bigger than the first two, because we're doing 15 episodes altogether in Spain, having done 12 in France. And it seemed like that sort of 4-season arc was going to be great and a good place to leave them before the universe figures out what the next moves might be for these characters.
I'm very curious. You mentioned the first 2 seasons were 12 episodes, and I guess 3 and 4 are going to be 15. How early on did you know it was going to be 15? Was it story related that's why you did 15, or did AMC say we'd like 15?
Honestly, we always wanted to do more. So we always felt like we had story enough to do more, and that's part of the navigation of sort of, all the business parts of making a show, how many they need, how many they want, how many we can afford to make. So in the first 2 seasons, it was agreed 6 and 6. And in season 3, we continued to push for more. And then we ended up being able to make 7 in season 3. And then they agreed for season 4 to have us make 8.